Hey there, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be your collective weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages as well to help you along on your soul's journey. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over. Thank you for this gift of divination and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. Spirit, as I interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me tonight, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages clearly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. All right, Taurus, so we're going to begin by looking at your recent past energy. And then we'll be also looking at any obstacles or challenges that you are currently going through and tying that into your current energy, followed by, near future placements, what's coming around the corner for you, okay? All right, can I have some recent past energy for Taurus, please? We already have the Four of Swords in reverse. Recent past energy for Taurus, please. Recent past energy for Taurus, please. Recent past energy for Taurus. Recent past energy for Taurus, please. Let me know when you're ready. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting the star. All right. What I'm strongly getting here is that in the recent past, there was definitely a need for you to heal from something. Definitely there was something that went on, okay, that required you to really kind of spend a little bit of time alone in a restorative kind of energy. Maybe that meant, you spending time alone, going for walks. Maybe that had to do with you going for massages or spending time, outdoors in nature. Okay. But it's definitely a sense of you really needing to heal because you were going through something that affected you mentally and psychologically. Okay, so I'm getting a sense that something very traumatic happened here because both of these cards have to do with a healing energy. Okay, now you may have been using that time to kind of tap into your spiritual side. Perhaps you were kind of, asking the divine at that time to intervene on your behalf. Maybe you were looking for some kind of guidance, some kind of assistance in terms of how to handle the situation. But there was definitely an energy of you really needing to rest, problem solve, figure out what happened, why it happened, how you were going to proceed moving forward. And you definitely needed to take time out for yourself to do that. Okay, that's what I'm strongly feeling here. So let's take a look at what's currently going down. Okay, so Spirit, can I have energy for any obstacles or challenges that Taurus is currently going through, please? Any obstacles or challenges for Taurus? Obstacles or challenges for Taurus, please. Obstacles or challenges for Taurus. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm strongly feeling here in connection with these two cards is there may be a new opportunity here for you. Okay? But because you're still healing from something that happened in the past, you may not be ready to handle this. Okay? Now, this opportunity may have to do with a new job opportunity. This may have to do with something that can benefit you financially. It really has to do with some kind of situation that might wind up being very lucrative. But it's posing as a challenge for you right now because maybe mentally you're just not ready to wrap your head around this, or maybe you're just not ready to kind of take this on right now because you're still maybe tired. Maybe you're mentally kind of like just not ready to handle things. You know, when we go through things in life and we have these periods of strife in our lives, you know, it doesn't just happen overnight. Like sometimes, you know, healing takes a very long time. It could take months, it could take years for some people, depending on the nature of what transpired, right? So it's possible that this is posing as your challenge because you're just, you know, too tired or too mentally exhausted, or you're just not in the headspace of handling a brand new endeavor. Okay, so let's look into this and see what's going on for you. Can I have current energy for Taurus, please? Thank you. This one wanted to come out. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles. We also have the Two of Cups, Ten of Wands in reverse, and Three of Wands. Yeah, so what was I just saying? There was definitely a situation here where there was some kind of ending. Okay. And that ending had to do with you finally putting down some kind of heavy burden or some kind of energy that was weighing you down, and you were finally able to kind of unload that off of your shoulders. Okay, now this could have been emotional weight, psychological weight. This could have even been like a financial burden that you were carrying around, but it definitely was burdensome for you, and it really was, you know, becoming a problem. And that problem definitely affected your relationship here with this Two of Cups in reverse. There's definitely a disharmonious energy here, a disconnect. You know, there was definitely like maybe some discord between the two of you, you know, because I'm seeing this Five of Pentacles. So something definitely went down where somebody felt like in the past that they may have been kind of ignored or pushed aside. There may have been a situation that involved someone being rejected or somebody kind of cast out and they felt like they were out in the cold. And that really kind of flipped things around in terms of where you envisioned yourself in this relationship, like where you ultimately thought you were going to be with this person or in this situation. And you were kind of patiently waiting and kind of, you know, putting your time in this situation. And then that just didn't pan out. That's what I'm strongly feeling here. Now, with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, you're trying right now to move past this stuff. You want to get rid of that sense of feeling abandoned. You want to get rid of that sense of unhappiness or that sense of lack that you were feeling. But currently, you're still working through some stuff that had to do with this. Okay. You know, it's still carrying over into your current energy, this healing process that you're going through, and that's okay. We're going to take a look at near future energy, and then I'm going to clarify all of these cards, okay? All right, near future energy for Taurus, please. Near future, what can Taurus expect moving forward? What's coming around the corner for Taurus, please? What's coming around the corner for Taurus, please? What's coming around the Taurus? Coming around for Taurus, I should say. Thank you. All right, so we have Nine of Wands, the Strength card in reverse, Three of Pentacles. All right, so what I feel here is that moving forward, Taurus, you're still going to feel very tired. You're still going to feel like you're defeated, like you've been depleted. All right, you're going to feel moving forward that even though you still can't really collaborate or cooperate with this person to kind of build something together or work toward a common goal, you're not willing to give up here. You're exhausted. You feel like you've been through it. You're wiped out, but you're not willing to throw in the towel here. You're still not willing to give up on this idea. Okay? Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So possibly you may be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. But this is somebody who's very nurturing, very kind of giving, very spiritual. This is somebody who may tend to be somewhat of an introvert or somewhat somebody who's a little bit passive in the way that they handle things, because water energy is all about the flow. It's all about balance. They don't like strife. They don't like, you know, arguing. They don't like, you know, anything to be out of whack. They're all about harmony and flow and balance and, you know, kind of things kind of being very, harmonious. Okay. So it's possible that this person is going to have an influence on this situation moving forward. Okay. So we're going to get more information about that and see what's going on. Okay. So let's start with this, this Four of Swords. What was this healing about? Tell me about this Four of Swords in reverse for Taurus, please. Four of Swords in reverse, Taurus. Now you do have two threes here. Sometimes when multiple threes come up in a reading, it may have to do with a situation where there was a third party. I'm not necessarily feeling that. So we're going to look into that and see what's going on. Okay. So with this Four of Swords energy, that has to do with healing and, processing mentally and taking the time you need to give yourself a break and get out of your head for 5 minutes. I'm feeling like in the recent past, you felt like you were in this state of limbo, like you were just hanging around and there was like no progress being made, like nothing was being done about the situation. You felt like, I don't know, you felt like you just couldn't see eye to eye with your person. Let me get a sip of water here. You felt like you just couldn't see things from their perspective. They couldn't see things from your perspective. Maybe you were hanging on to an idea or a mindset too tightly and you just couldn't wrap your head around seeing it any other way. But whatever it was, there was definitely like this stagnant energy of things not moving forward, nothing being done, no progress being made. Tell me about this star energy. Tell me about this star energy. Thank you. Yeah, there was some kind of tower moment. Something unexpected happened, which caused a very kind of like traumatic ending here. Something that you weren't expecting. Okay. So possibly Taurus, there was some kind of destruction in this relationship or in this situation, because something wasn't working here. Okay. Now, when the Tower card shows up, it usually indicates like destruction for the sake of creation, like something had to die out because it just was not working. Okay. And when it ended, that might have been very unexpected. Like maybe you were going through some stuff and you were kind of, having some difficulty, but you weren't expecting it to come to an end so abruptly. And that was very traumatic. Okay. And as a result of that, like I said, there was definitely a sense where you had to heal and process what transpired here. Now, remember, I said moving forward in your current energy, this situation absolutely is still lingering and, it affected your relationship. You had the significant ending of putting some kind of burden down or some kind of situation down that was really weighing you down. And making you feel so tired and so exhausted. But ultimately, you felt like it kind of ruined your idea of what your potential was in this relationship, in this situation. Tell me about this Two of Cups in reverse, please. Tell me about this Two of Cups in reverse. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm getting the Justice card and I'm also getting the Knight of Cups. Okay. So whatever situation this was between the two of you, I'm getting here that possibly this person was exhibiting energy toward you that was very inconsistent in terms of how they felt about you. Okay. I feel that this person may have been exhibiting romantic feelings towards you. They may have been telling you how they felt. They're telling you that, they like you. They want to, move forward with you. They love you. This is all about hearts and flowers and romance. When this card is in reverse, it has to do with the person being very inconsistent, pulling that energy back, leaving you very confused, sometimes leaving you heartbroken. Like, what do you mean? You acted a certain way and now you're telling me it's not that way. But I do feel like moving forward here in this current energy, because you were able to kind of unload that and put that burden down and close out that cycle, I feel like you got some sense of justice here. I feel like you feel now that things are more fair than they were in the past. Like you're definitely moving toward a sense of being more balanced here than you were, in your recent past. Like there's definitely a sense of things being more level and a sense of fairness, or at least those wrongs were set right, I feel possibly. In terms of how you feel about the situation. And because you're wanting to, get rid of those feelings of being rejected or being cast aside or being, left out in the cold, there is some sense of justice that you're feeling right now, given this situation. Okay. Now let's look at this Three of Pentacles here. What is this Three of Pentacles for Taurus moving forward? The Three of Pentacles in reverse is like a lack of collaboration, not being able to see eye to eye with the person that you're working with or trying to work with. And, it's just not being able to work toward building something together. There's like a lack of cooperation here. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles. So you feel that this was a long-term investment. You've been very patient. You've been problem solving. You've been tweaking as you go. You put in a lot of time and effort and energy and love and nurturing into the situation. But for whatever reason, that's why you're not willing to give up on this, because you feel like you've been doing this for so long and you've been waiting to kind of reap what you've sown, so to speak, and wait for your harvest to come in from all of this hard work and effort and time and love that you put into the situation. But you're feeling just so exhausted about everything, right? You're feeling like so tired and you're feeling like so depleted here because you can't seem to collaborate with this person, right? Now, let's see what this has to do with this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups, please. Now, the Queen of Cups is coming up as what you don't see coming. So it could be that this person is someone that's in your life or somebody that's coming into your life. Okay. Now I am seeing this Two of Swords in reverse. So again, it's like you are having a very hard time making a logical decision here based on facts, based on reality, how things really were. And the reason you were having such a hard time is because your emotions were all out of whack here. You were still feeling very emotional, very hurt. You had some pain going on here as a result of this situation. And that made it very difficult for you to make a decision about this, about what path you were going to take here, right? Somebody's very guarded here with this Two of Swords. Somebody's protecting their heart because they feel like, you've been through it. You don't want to go through it again. Heartache is awful. It takes a long time to get over. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Who is this? Here's another three. What was I saying before? Sometimes when there are multiple threes in a reading, it can represent a third party. Now that I just got the third three, right? So we have the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and you also have this Queen of Cups, which I was just clarifying. This may be the person who's representing the third party, if that resonates with you. This may be the person that's either in your way, or this could be the person that maybe, is causing all the problems here. Okay? Because with the Three of Cups, it can represent not being able to reconcile or have a reunion with your person. And if you're not being able to reconcile, a lot of times with these other threes, it's because there's someone else in the picture here. Okay, so possibly because this is coming out as something that you didn't see coming, you may wind up finding out about this person if that resonates with you, or if you already know who this person is, this could be why your relationship is not working out. Okay, let's find out more. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. What about it? Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Why is this here? Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Ooh, the King of Cups. This is a divine pair here. Okay? This is a divine pair. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This person, if this is you, possibly you're married and there's a third person involved here, or you may be involved with somebody who's married. Okay, because I'm getting the King and the Queen of Cups here together. Okay, you may be finding out something about your person that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you did know in terms of this Tower, and now it's like you're just trying to navigate how to handle this and how to move forward. Now you feel like you put in a lot of time and you feel like you're not willing to give up, but it's really tapping into your energy here. Your strength is depleted, right? You feel exhausted. You were able to close something out. That's what I'm feeling. And remember, I was talking about that Knight of Cups again, that inconsistent energy. Like you said, you love me. You said you felt all these things for me moving forward, and now it's upside down. You're pulling that energy back, right? And remember, I said about the Five of Pentacles, somebody feeling like they're rejected or pushed aside or left out in the cold. This is all starting to make sense to me now. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. I get the feeling that this divine pair, this is a committed pair. This is it. Well, I shouldn't say committed if there's a third party, but you know what I mean. That there's definitely some kind of tie between these two people here. Okay, this card wants to come out. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, there were options. You were an option, possibly. Right? Some of the options were clear, some were unclear, but there's definitely, or unclear, I should say, there's definitely a sense of things being very confusing, of choices, of options on the table here. I also want to get clarification for this Two of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit. Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands, yeah. At the time when this was happening in the past, you know, you really needed to kind of heal, you needed to kind of rest, you needed to mentally process what had transpired. And, you know, now that you've kind of put down that burden and you've unloaded yourself, you know, you kind of have that sense of being so tired that you're just ready to throw in the towel, like you're just like done mentally. However, moving forward, you're kind of like having a hard time deciding whether or not, you know, you want to actually, you know, go off on a different path here. And you're having a hard time deciding because you're very emotional still about what transpired here. And because of the amount of time that you invested in this relationship, you know, you're feeling like you're not really quite sure whether or not you want to give up or you want to kind of keep going here. That's the sense I'm getting. But like I said, I'm definitely getting that sense that there's a married couple or a committed partnership here or some kind of partnership. And there's definitely some kind of third party scenario going on. Okay, that's what I'm strongly feeling here. I don't like to give this information, but I have no choice but to relay the information as it comes out. Okay. Let me get some advice from Spirit for you, Taurus. Can I have some advice or messages moving forward? Some angel answers, please. For Taurus, angel answers for Taurus, please. Angel answers for Taurus. What advice or messages do you have for my Taurus viewers that might be in this situation? You know when you're ready, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Now, I am seeing big, happy changes. Okay? So remember you were saying, or I was saying that possibly you were not willing to give up here because you felt like you were kind of putting in a lot of time here and you were trying to kind of reap what you've sown. There may be a situation where things may be changing in your favor for us, okay? Let's get some more for that. Tell me more about this card, please. Can you clarify this change card, big happy changes? Can I have one more, please, Spirit? Can I have one more, please, Spirit? Ask for help from others, okay? So if you're having a rough go of it, in the meantime, lean on your friends, lean on your family. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Okay, I just got another download here. Perhaps I just got like two energies here. Perhaps when this tower moment happened for you, Taurus, that was the situation that involved your person being involved in a third party. And perhaps you're actually going to meet now as a result of unburdening yourself of this situation. And you're not willing to give up on the idea of, being happy and finding someone. Perhaps this is showing that the next step or the next phase that's coming your way is finding a match for yourself, a divine pair. Okay? Remember, this is just the energy of the cards. It doesn't have to be connected with the astrological sign. Okay? It's just the energy that's associated with. It's possible that you could be reuniting with your person, or it's possible, like I said, that you could be reconnecting or having a new relationship with someone. But something's definitely changing here. Something is transpiring as a result of this tower that took place, because the tower really has to do with destruction for the sake of creation. Something ended, very unexpected, very painful. And as a result, it says trust, right? And it says no, but it's in reverse. So you'll have to take that how it resonates with you. It's not a hard no, but it's not a yes either. It could be a maybe. I don't know how to explain this to you. Whatever question you were asking while you were kind of reading this, or whatever you were hoping that I'd answer, you have to kind of look at these cards and take it how it resonates with your situation. Okay? Because the no is coming up in reverse. Does that mean yes for you? I'm not sure, but I like that it says big happy changes, because it seems like you put in a lot of time here, a lot of energy. Now, remember I said to you at the very beginning, I said the current obstacle or challenge is some kind of brand new opportunity for you, but you felt like it was a challenge at the time because you were so exhausted from healing from this stuff. Is it possible that these big happy changes involve this brand new opportunity here for you? What a funny twist of a reading here. This is great. I like it. I like it. I like when things have happy endings. This is going to be a happy ending for you. Okay? You have to trust in knowing, like I said, like the divine is working on your behalf. Okay? Knowing that things always work out the way that they're supposed to. Things end because they're supposed to. Even though we don't realize it at the time, it's because there's something better out there for you. Amazing. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Taurus. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. The subscriptions and the likes really help me out here on YouTube. I hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart, even when it's difficult, because it's important. Okay. Thank you so much, and God bless.